In peace, there's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility. But when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger. Stiffen the sinews, summon up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard-favored rage. Then lend the eye a terrible aspect. Let pry through the portage of the head like the brass cannon. Let the brow o'erwhelm it as fearfully as doth a galled rock o'erhang and juddy his confounded base swilled with the wild and wasteful ocean. Now, set the teeth, stretch the nostril wide, hold hard the breath, and bend up every spirit to his full height.
But if the cause be not good, the king himself have a heavy reckoning to make. When all those arms and legs and heads chopped off in a battle shall join together at the latter day and cry, "Oh, we died at such a place." Some swearing, some calling for a surgeon, some upon their wives left poor behind them, some upon the debts they owe, some upon their children rawly left. I'm afeard there are few that die well that do die in a battle. For how can they charitably dispose of anything when blood is their argument? Now, if these men do not die well, it will be a black matter for the king who led them to it, who to disobey were against all proportion of subjection.
This battle fares like to the morning, when dying clouds contend with growing light. What time the shepherd, blowing of his nails, can neither call it perfect day nor night. Now sways it this way, like a mighty sea forced by the tide to combat with the wind. Now sways it that way, like the self-same sea forced to retire by the fury of the wind. Sometime the flood prevails, and then the wind. Now one the better, then another best. Both tugging to be victors, breast to breast. Yet neither conqueror nor conquered. So is the equal of this fell war. To whom God will, there be the victory.
Neither party expected for the war the magnitude and the duration which it has already attained. Neither anticipated that the cause of the conflict should cease with, or even before, the conflict itself should cease. Each looked for an easier triumph, result less fundamental and astounding. Both read the same Bible and pray to the same God, and each invokes his aid against the other. It may seem strange that any men would seek a just God's assistance in wringing their bread from the sweat of other men's faces.
But
Let us judge not, that we may not be judged. The prayers of both could not be answered. That of neither has been answered fully. The Almighty has his purposes.